Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and another episode here on Witcombe Park Farm. So we are in March. We are on the updated version of the game. We have updated our mixer so that it doesn't require insane amount of power, and the 690 runs it very well. So I'm happy about that. So this essentially, now that we have the JCB, is going to be our mixer tractor. We'll take it off every now and then to do some tedding and things like that. We have a ton of manure that needs to go out and be spread. The cows are doing well. We had some calves. We've updated a few things here and there, and actually quite a bit. We built a calf extension onto this barn for 25,000. Thank you to the oat harvest. So we have actually 3 Jersey or Swiss calves and a Holstein in here right now. The other cattle are in calf. I don't think anybody is super close yet. This one has 2 months yet. 2 months here, 2 months there. The rest are going to be about 4 months away, 5 months even. Some are even farther than that. This group is going to be kind of the third group that calves. So we are getting some milk in now, which is good. We have changed up the fencing system because we are using this side as our heifer side, and this is kind of where all of our cows are. We bought a slurry spreader for about 8,500. So it's a Fleming. It is very nice. Happy with that purchase. So we can get some slurry spread. We still do need to buy a manure spreader. We need to buy a sprayer yet too. We are getting some weeds. Where is the 6460? He's right here. It's been on the straw blower. We did install the GPS globe finally on here, so even though we've been running GPS, we do have the actual GPS globe on there now. What else is new? The sheep are doing well. We don't have any steers right now at all. The 4 calves that we had were all heifer calves. So yeah, we got to get some work done. I want to say I would like to check the grass, see where we're at with that. Let's see, ready to harvest. Is this the second growth stage or the third growth stage is what I want to know. pH is real bad. Looks like the nitrogen value is actually pretty good on it. Map is going a little crazy right now. pH, nitrogen, it's not too bad actually. I wouldn't hate getting in here and spreading some manure on these though, if we can. Hopefully we can, because we definitely need to get some manure spread, or else we're going to get hit with a big old fine here soon at some point. We need to take a look at, I have the dealership on a search for a manure spreader, and we need to get the sprayer too. So let's take a look at how we're looking for weeds in these fields. Yeah, all of them have weed issues pretty bad. We need to get in here, get these weeds sorted. If we take a look at the sprayers, I think we're just going to end up buying a new sprayer. I think it was this one that I was wanting to get. Yes. Yes, I think it is. Although this one, I like the look of this one. I feel like this fits us better. How much is this stuff? Holy crapes, that's a lot of money. So we're just going to do it how it comes stock. We're going to put about 9 grand down on it. We're going to do it for 5 years. So that is that. We are going to get the 6460 unhooked from the blower. Lower it down. There we go. And we're going to bring this up to the shop to pick up our new sprayer. As always, while we're down at the shop, we got to take a look at some of the tractors. Got some two nice older Massies. 397. This one's just a really good quality mod. I think that Edo Mods did this one, I want to say. Really good quality mod. Ooh, a nice 6S. 135. Probably a little bit small for what we want. But very nice. Very nice tractor all around. No IC though. Gotta have IC. And then there's a big old 1038. Ooh-wee. So, we got a tote of herbicide delivered to the farm. There's something going on with our glass? What's going on there? Something weird's going on with our glass on the doors. Almost like it's gone. That is strange. I don't know if it's always been that way. But anyway. We will get back up to the farm, get this sprayer filled. We'll get to spraying. Alright, so we're just going to grab our tote of herbicide here. The field calculator mod did say that it would only, between the 3 fields, should only require about 2,000 liters. A little bit less than 2,000 liters. So that's just one tote. So we'll see if that's actually accurate or not. I have my doubts. Getting her loaded up. See the thing moving. So there's 700 liters. Oh, okay. So yeah. So this sprayer is only a 1,300 liter sprayer after I just absolutely destroyed my power washer. Yikes. Okay, so we're going to start here on this field. Then we'll go to the big barley field, spray that off. Or no, we'll go down to the next canola field, spray that off, and then we'll get into the barley field last. Oh, and we fenced this in over winter as well. And we're going to try to graze some cows out here. I'm in two minds of if I want to graze cows or if I want to graze, have a second pasture for sheep. Because that could be beneficial too. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think on that. I see that we left one of our tram lines in here from the experiment. We need to get this unfolded. 21 meters is what we have our tram line set for. And that is what we got right now. So, here we go. Alright, we're in March 2 now. And I was gonna get the Landy fired up to get hooked up to the livestock trailer and go buy a few beef calves. But looks like we got a critical failure. It says bad luck. Your Land Rover is completely disabled and can no longer move, essentially. So the battery is dead. I did have to jump it over the winter. And I used the Can-Am to do that, but for some reason, it is now just completely dead. So we gotta figure that out. So we're just not gonna deal with that at the moment. Luckily we got a side-by-side to drive around if we really need to. We got the Massey warming up right now because we're gonna go mow some grass. But I want to show you something that we just did. We got some sheep back behind the sheds here. You can see. We got their feed trough over here. This is just some ground that's very unusable. It's just, yeah, the terrain is not usable at all. We couldn't do anything with it unless we get like a digger or something out here to try and level the ground out. But so I figured it was a good spot for a pasture. Originally I was thinking cows, but we kind of separated off the sheep now. So we are our sheep herd is just growing so fast that backyard pasture there is just not cutting it at the moment. Need some more meadow grass for them to graze. So I think this should probably be warmed up by now. Got some grass to cut. It did mow all morning. It looks like there's going to be lots of rain in the forecast for this spring, which is cool because it is the UK and it does rain a lot. So I do appreciate that. I said in one of the previous episodes that the idea is that we're going to do silage in the spring and in the fall, and then we will do hay in the summer, but we really need hay, so we're gonna do hay. We're gonna be probably tedding quite a bit actually, because we do plan on doing that. This field definitely does need a reseed, so if we look on the map, there's lots of areas that are not doing very well right now. So I think after this, I don't know, I want to say after this cutting we're going to reseed it, but I don't know if we will. I would like to. We'll just have to see what time permits. And I don't want to lose out on some grass, even if it is low yield. Because we're very limited right now. We have now that we're in 4-day seasons, we have the realistic livestock mod turned up to 400% for animal feed consumption. So it's quite a bit. And because I want to just make sure it's realistic. I don't want us to just be sitting on feed forever. Yeah, first cut of year 3. And we'll be probably getting the 690 hooked up to the tedder at some point. It is now officially our mixer tractor. I think I mentioned that already though. I have adjusted the power consumption and all that stuff on the mixer. I think a 690 would... I mean, the mixer is rated for 80 horsepower. The 690 is 90 horsepower. So, I don't know. In my opinion, it should be able to run it. Let me know what you think in the comments if you're more familiar with maybe that size Keenan mixer or similar sizes, if you think that 690 would be able to run that or not. I do want to get out quick and just see what the moisture is on this. And we see, ooh, yeah, so we have 80% or 38.8% moisture. That's pretty high. It's going to take a lot of tedding to get down to hay. So we might need to rethink this too. I do want to do hay, but at the same time, with all the rain in the forecast coming up at, you know, 20 and 6 and 8 a.m., I don't know. Was this 10 o'clock or 8 o'clock here? And then in the morning, and then it's just going to rain all spring, so I don't even know if we'll be able to ted it enough to where it will get down to the right moisture. That's a lot of tedding. We have the moisture mod set to, I think it reduces it 5% every time you ted it, so we might have to bite the bullet and end up just making some silage this time around. Heck, maybe we can even sell some silage to supplement buying hay. I don't know. We'll figure it out, though. But that's good, because this 30%-ish moisture is kind of where you want it, right? For silage. And one other reason why having silage will be good is because that last cutting that we wrapped, we had mowed it and baled it, and then it rained, so a lot of those, some of those bales became like rotten essentially and lost their like quality or density. So instead of like 3,500 liter bales, they're now like 2,600 or 2,800, or so they've lost their size essentially. So they're all very inconsistent, not the greatest cut, to say the least. So maybe we end up selling those off once we get some better silage in for our cows or something. I think that could be a good idea. Alright, so we are in the other grass field now. And as you can see, it is starting to get dark. A little after 6 o'clock in the evening. We are just rushing to get this field done. We are on 10 times speed right now. I'm gonna play with it and see if it feels right now that we're doing 4-day seasons. I don't want the days to linger. I don't want to have to just like fast forward time all the time. I want to make sure that the time that we pick feels good. We're able to get stuff done while also not, you know, getting stuff, everything done in just the morning. You know, I want to make sure that we're using the full day. So we'll figure out a time scale that works. I feel like if it's not going to be 10x speed, it's probably going to be 6. It does feel a little fast. 10 does. Don't necessarily want to be mowing into the evening, but gotta do what we gotta do, right? So I just wanted to check in quick, show you guys that we are hard at work well into the evening now, and we will get this finished off, and we'll probably try and get it headed up a little bit tomorrow morning. We do have some rain coming. I think it was, I don't remember when it was now. It's been a little while since the last recording. I do know that we did check on the weather, so I think it might be later in the night. Overnight, I think it's supposed to rain. So we'll have to check the moisture in the morning, see how it's looking, and go from there. We were just up to the store, and we got ourselves 6 bags of fertilizer. It should be more than what we really need, but I wanted to make sure that we have plenty. That was like perfect. moving those forks out. Hit it right on the head. We're gonna get these fields spread on. Now, thinking about the manure as well, I think that we are going to end up having more manure than we can spread on our grass fields. So I'm thinking that maybe we can reach out to some of the local farmers and see if they want some good old organic manure spread on their fields. And you know what I also forgot? I totally forgot to even mention that we are in March. And something's gone wrong with our grass. That is actually why we're spreading fertilizer right now. Our grass disappeared. All the grass that we mowed is just gone. I have no idea what happened. I think that maybe it hailed and it just destroyed all the grass that was out there. That's my only guess. Other than that, I literally have no idea. All of our grass is gone. We have nothing to show for first cutting right now. It kind of sucks because we really needed that. And I think I'm just gonna have to eat it and live with it. Unless you guys have different suggestions, but I think by the time this video comes out, we might be well ahead of that, of any suggestions that you guys might suggest. But we're getting low on hay. And even though we probably weren't gonna end up making hay, and we were probably just gonna make silage and sell off our old silage, we still have nothing to supplement our income with for that, you know, to buy in the hay. So I don't know. It is unfortunate, but it's a oversight on my part is kind of what I'm saying. I guess I should have realized that it was hail instead of rain in the forecast. It almost makes me want to turn that off, destruction, because that really sucks. But it is what it is for now. So yes, we are spreading fertilizer here. Should be about 5,000 liters according to the field calculator mod. We're going to turn back around and go down this other row. We will definitely be spreading manure on our... See, yeah, I think there was some hail. That's this... Just because I've seen some destruction in these fields, in my other fields, that's what makes me think that there's hail. Honestly, I'm not basing it on anything else besides that. That's all I got. Alright, so we just got the big field finished up as well. And we need about 600 liters to go in the spreader. I'm gonna try and finesse it a little bit. See if we can get it spot on so we don't waste a whole bag. Let's see what that is. Oh, we need more than that. About that. The calculator says we need like a little over 10,000. There we go. So that should be good. Yeah, that should be good. Just don't want to waste a whole bag if we don't have to. So we're gonna go, because we are now done with this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this later. I was gonna park it in the fertilizer shed, but we can do it when we get back. And we'll put that one away as well. And I think we may have messed up. We'll see if this 5% lasts us. Do we go? Where do we go? We're gonna go right here. Yeah, we're not gonna get this whole field. That is a bummer. We should have just been safe and put the whole bag in. Dang it. So, we'll have to run back, get this filled up, and then finish this field off. Shoot. Not what I wanted. Alright, welcome to March 4. We're coming in on the end of this month. I was really hoping to be able to get a manure spreader in by now, but it looks like we might have to, I don't know, straight up purchase one, a brand new one, or finance one again. Just add to the long list of machines that we're financing right now. Feels like that list never ends at the moment. These sheep are nearly out of pasture grass. I'd really like to get to a point where I can actually rotate them. That would be nice. Probably a lot more sheep in here than there should be for the amount of grass there is. Once that pasture grass goes out, it'd be nice to actually be able to move them to a new pasture, but for the moment it works. And that was actually our last grass bale as well. So we're out of grass for the sheep. We are out of, we're nearly out of hay. I think we have 4 more bales of hay. So it's because of that grass disappearing, it's really put us in kind of a predicament. We need to buy a manure spreader, and now we need to buy some feed, likely. I'm only feeding the cows once a day right now. It was twice, but with the 4-day seasons, it seems like once works. This on? Yes, I was warming this up. We need to take, or get the trailer unhooked. This is likely what we're going to be using to haul manure with. I need to get the shop called up or something. Or there is a new independent kind of dealership in town that I'm thinking that we can swing by and check out. Hopefully he might have something on hand. They actually bought the old cricket field. It was just a public cricket field, and they actually bought that. And they're displaying tractors and machines and stuff on that right now. So we might go up there and do that. I think we'll probably just take the side-by-side to do that. See what they got, because the Land Rover is actually still broken. So that's probably another thing that we're gonna do to finish off the month, is get our car fixed. Need to get some fuel in this. Need to get it warmed up. At some point we're gonna need to get fuel hauled in too, so that's another cost that's staring us in the face. Kind of a stressful time on the farm. I guess we can look online. There's nothing there, unfortunately, so we will get this warmed up, and then we'll head up to that new, I don't even know what to call them, used sales yard? I don't know, but we'll go check that out. Alright, so apparently to get up here we just take a right out of the drive, and we need to take another right up at the pub, I believe. And I think it's straight up here. It'd be on the right somewhere around here. And I'm not local to this area, but I've heard about the cricket grounds. I think I see a sign. Yeah, it looks like some machinery posted on that sign. Agri Yard. Quality farm equipment. Looks like maybe they've been having some issues with parking in the field. I don't know. We'll get out here. Open the gate and take a look around. Like these might be the office buildings. Yeah, staff only. Like they got a tent in here as well. Theft drives available. No financing. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Good to know. Might have to finance through the bank then. Well, they got some equipment though. That's for sure. Look, they even got a digger over there. Pretty big sized digger as well. Okay, so they got a 4160 icon. Nice newer tractor. A 185 as well. Wow. For 216,000. I wonder if that'll ever even move out of here. 6,300 for 22,000. I wonder how many horsepower, or what horsepower this has. 6,300. It could be a nice mixer tractor even. Run the tedder and the rake and things like that. It could be pretty nice. Ooh, a real nice 1255. I would like a 1455 XL. That would be sweet. Take a look at it. Pretty well maintained. I do like these. This was just a little bit bigger. I would be tempted. Two fast tracks, both 2115s. I think this one's 46,000. This one is 47,000. I would like one of these too. That would be pretty nice. T7. Do like a T7. New Holland, 91,000 though. Looks like they got an older combine sitting here, a TX32. Man, if this was around when we bought our combine, I may have went for this. 52,000 compared to what we spent. We spent a pretty good chunk. Oof, now this is a machine. 6520. I do like this. This is a cool machine. I could see this on our farm for sure. I like that. What did it say the price was? 65,000, almost 66,000. I wonder what the horsepower is on this. I am curious. Only got two hydraulic hookups though. Well, I guess there's a third. There's 4640 for 55,000. See what this has. What this looks like. Nice on the inside. Had to make sure that there was no GPS on there because it almost made a GPSing sound. And then a Fiat F-140 for 39,000. Bale wrapper, some mowers, Pottinger mowers. Not too bad of a price for a front mower. Only 5,500. The newer one for 12. Almost 12 and a half. Ground baler, 28,000. Man, these two together, that's a pretty cheap setup, or double mower setup, I'll tell you that much. A big old cultivator. Looks like a potato planter, or some sort of vegetable planter, maybe. Another maze drill here. Nice one. It's in good shape too. 27,000. Like we got something. 120. Do love us a TM. And look at this excavator. This thing's sweet. We could move some dirt with this, I'll tell you that much. Look at that. I could have fun with that. Alright. Well. And then a few attachments. Got a bucket here. Got a... Is this the Q fit or no? It looks like it's just standard fit. We got some forks. Well, no manure spreaders, unfortunately. But I do like that 6.5. What is that again? Yeah, 6.5, 6520. Do like that. Man, that's a good looking tractor. Yeah, I could see that on our farm. Well, unfortunately, no manure spreader. So, we will do some more shopping around, I suppose. The dealership didn't have anything either. So, maybe these guys could source me something. So, maybe I'll make sure to get their number. Or just even see if anybody's here quick. See if they are open to sourcing equipment or not for some of the local guys. Well, since we can't find a manure spreader, then I guess we're gonna spend our day fixing the truck. So we grab some tools. Let's see what we can do with this guy. I have no idea what's wrong with it. I guess we should do a little visual inspection on it quick. It says it's not required, but battery charge depleted. So could we just jump it? Because the last time we tried, we could not jump it. Looks like it's starting to rain too. Let's try to jump it. Okay. Does that work? Insufficient system voltage. Let's try it one more time. Okay. Well. Yeah, because we didn't actually try to start it up with the jumpers on. Okay. Well, that did start it up, so at least we could get it into the shop and see if we should do a little bit of a inspection on it, which we might do. Yeah, I think we're going to do a little bit of an inspection and see if we can figure out what's going on with it. It's the second time we've had to jump that. And I don't want to have to... I don't want to be in a pinch and have to jump our truck. It wouldn't be fun. We'll get it in the shop. I think that is where we're going to end the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope the 4-day seasons work out well and you guys kind of enjoyed the little bit of a switch in format. But with that being said, thank you to the YouTube channel members. As always, you guys are the best. And I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.